Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mark Loeffler Experience. Got another great show here for you today. We're going to be running the numbers on the cheapest duplex in all of Ontario in 2021. If you guys find a cheaper duplex, email it to me. I'd love to run the numbers on that, but I think this is the cheapest duplex we're going to find in Ontario for 2021. We're going all the way to Cornwall, Ontario. Basically, it's on the border of New York State and Quebec. You know, if you don't know Cornwall, it's actually a great little town, and there's a lot of distribution centers there because it is close to everything. It's close, you can get down to New York State, you get to Montreal, you can get into Toronto, Amazon's there, Walmart's there. Yeah, so there are a ton of jobs. You know, I was investing way back when Domtar, big paper manufacturer, left the town and things were kind of depressed. And I bought a bunch of properties down there that have all done very well. I actually had probably my best deal ever there. I bought a fourplex and sadly, it burnt down, but if you guys know what happens when that goes on, they come and say, well, this is what's going to cost to build new. Here's a check. And I said, thank you. And I moved on. Well, let's get into it. Running the numbers. So it's 2 units. It's on Carleton Avenue in Cornwall, Ontario. The asking price is $80,000. We're going to get a first mortgage of 75 or 80% on this, obviously. Land transfer tax, minuscule $525, $20,000 in immediate repairs and renovations. So now I've just heard this. There might be a foundation issue. So you might need to fix that. So I'm estimating $20,000. Yet hasn't fallen over yet. It's probably been there a long time. You might want to get an inspection. Obviously appraisal, $400 each. Legal cost, $1,500 to be able to close. So total investment on the $80,000 investment is $38,825. That's obviously with your $20,000 down payment. So gross rents on this property are $1,170 a month. That obviously kicks the 1% rules in the behind, and away you go. So obviously laundry and parking, there's no extra income here. Those rents are all inclusive. So let's look at those numbers here. Utility costs for the year were $1,189.40. So we'll just do $1,189.40 divided by 12. The property taxes, $997 decimal. No condo fees. This is not a condo. This is a detached home for $80,000 in Cornwall, Ontario. And we have insurance. Insurance is a little expensive, $1,500. There's a property manager on the property. They charge basically right around 8%, but they charge per unit. So they're about $85 a month plus tax, but that puts us right into that range at 8%. Repairs and maintenance, obviously it's older, so let's go 10% on that. I mean, if we can get a 2%, what's the rate on this mortgage here? 2.1%. I mean, obviously, you know, you might not get that right off the bat with the mortgage if it does need extra work. So let's just say 3%. So you're getting an 8.95% cap rate. Obviously, that's quite unbelievable. Your cash flow before taxes is $300. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a heck of a lot, but when you look at it, it's a 9% cash on cash return. And we don't have, there's something wrong with the amortization schedule. We knew that. But you're probably going to look at $64,000 mortgage, 1%, you're probably going to look at, I don't know, about $2,000 per year, maybe a little bit more in your first year. I don't know. And then an appreciation around 3%. So yeah, you're getting a 20% return, but you're getting a 10% cash on cash return. So if you've ever phoned me and asked me, Mark, I need a property that gives me a 10% cash on cash return, well, there you go. And that's at a 3% interest rate. Like that's a B lender right there. So like it's pretty good. But I mean, I think the thing is though, is with this property, you can go ahead and like after you repair it and you fix it up a little bit, you can probably get the rents up a bunch. We had a $64,000 mortgage. We're just going to run what I think we can probably pull out of it. Let's not worry about the purchase price right now. So if I put $20,000 into this, fix that foundation, clean up the units as they become available, I honestly don't think you're going to have any trouble getting $750 a month per unit. They're obviously in rougher shape. So that takes you from $1,170 up to $1,500. Now, even if you are still paying all the utilities, which is fine, let's bump that up and say, okay, well, they're probably going to use a little bit more. No, it's not $99 a month. Let's say $150 a month. Maybe they're going to shower more often. I don't know. Property tax is still right around $1,000. Your insurance is $1,520. So your property management doesn't go up, but let's just put it in there. Still an older property, so 10% repair and maintenance, 5% vacancy rate. Like you're going to get, $500 a month cash flow on this. Well, that's at the first mortgage of things. So let's go back up here. Let's really see. So if I put $20,000 into this, so I bought it for 80, put 20 in for 100 basically. If you're looking in Cornwall right now, that duplexers are selling, not this cheap, but definitely they're I don't know, 130, 140. So if you fix this up now, you have no trouble getting 130,000. So you're going to get $104,000. So after all is said and done, your total investment was $1,175. So it's not a perfect BRRRR, but you get you have basically $1,000 left into it. And that's, probably a little bit more after, because you're going to have another legal costs to do the mortgage. So let's call it $2,500. You have $2,500 in on this property. And if you refinance that, even if you don't get best rates, again, you're going to cash flow $300 a month. Your mortgage thing is going to be up to $4,000 for the first year type thing. Maybe even a little bit more, but is this a get rich quick investment? No. Could you do better on the refinance? Have people done better on refinances? Heck yeah. I don't know. If you guys are interested in this, hit me up down in the comments below. This is a live deal. It is for sale. It isn't on the market. If you're interested in it, Cornwall, Ontario, it does need some work, obviously, at that price. Let me know. Comment down below. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.